Hello everyone, this is Ben back once again, and now it's time for another comparison video on here. It's another Disney one, as you can obviously tell right here. And I was originally going to do a comparison of two different versions of Lilo and Stitch, because I originally mentioned that at the end of the last video. When I did my comparison of two different versions of Treasure Planet, I was going to do Lilo and Stitch like some point after that video, like not right after, but like some point like in there during the day, like in the whether it's like the early or to mid afternoon or maybe in the evening even. But then as of lately, I've kind of been doing some thinking as of lately, and I decided just to kind of switch gears a bit. So I will still do my comparison of Lilo and Stitch, but it's I'm gonna hold it off till probably this evening. Well, not maybe not this evening though, but if I if I have the time to, I'll be able to do it later, like in the evening. So basically, for this one, I decided to do my comparison of two different versions of Brother Bear, just to get it out of the way. And so yeah, I'm still gonna do Lilo and Stitch, but I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do Brother Bear now, just to get it out of the way and just to switch gears a bit. So, anyways, on the left is the 2004 VHS, and on the right is the 2004 DVD. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? First up, as you know, this is the tape. This is the original 2004 VHS. Released the film, which this I got the Salvation Army in Southfield. It was the same day I got the Treasure Planet VHS, and also the tapes of, Daddy Daycare, and also the Thomas Crown Affair, Bean, Annie, the 1982 Annie, and a couple others, and the DVDs of Star Trek Nemesis and Mr. Deeds. So yep, this is a former rental, as you can see. Exciting, funny, and hugely entertaining by Jane Horwitz of the Washington Post. It's THX certified. Here's the side. And the back. 2 thumbs up by Eben Roper. Definitely. And it also says, Brother Bear is an unforgettable tale of courage, honor, and self-discovery that is a charming, enchanting story for kids of all ages by Larry King of CNN. Yep, definitely. I know this is often considered one of the weaker Disney films because it has like a 30-something% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, it also says here, with 5, Clay Smith of Access Hollywood calls this pure Disney magic from beginning to end. Like I said, I know this is considered one of the weaker Disney films because of the rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but I personally have no problem with this. It's one of my favorites as a kid, and it was always one of my favorites back then. That and Treasure Planet and Lilo and Stitch and other Disney films, so yeah. And this is also number 3 on my favorite Disney films list, the top 5 and top 10, so that's good. But anyways, we got the label, it's the blue lid and black reels. And the print out here is March 1st, 2004, this tape was printed on my 2nd birthday, so that's pretty cool. That's the day I was turning 2. Unfortunately, this tape is not in the best condition because right there it's cracked, unfortunately. But that's okay. The tape still plays good, so that's a good thing. So there you go, that's that. And this tape begins with the blue FBI screens and then the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo. Then a preview for the Platinum Edition VHS and DVD release of Aladdin, the Aladdin Special Edition. The Platinum Edition release of it was the Special Edition though. And then the Coming Soon to Theaters bumper then has previews for The Incredibles and Ella Enchanted. And then the Coming Soon to Own on DVD and video bumper, then previews for Teacher's Pet and Mickey, Donald, Goofy, the Three Musketeers. And then the feature presentation logo, the THX logo, the Walt Disney Pictures logo, which is the orange variant, and then the film. Because I know lots of YouTubers have both of these tapes, this tape and DVD, that and Treasure Planet as well, so that's cool. That's good. Now I go on to the DVD. So, of course, this DVD I had for years in my collection, much like Treasure Planet and some of the other Disney films. Exciting, funny, and hugely entertaining by Jane Horwitz of the Washington Post. I think that's the same critic reviews on the VHS, except it's in a different spot. 2-disc special edition. Here's the side. And the back. Bonus features include, it has 3 viewing options. Disc 1 has the family-friendly aspect ratio, and Disc 2 has the original theatrical aspect ratio. It's on 2 separate discs. Retin Tukes commentary, fully animated outtakes exclusive to the DVD, deleted scenes including a funny new character, 2 exciting games featuring your favorite animals from the film, all new song by Phil Collins, the fishing song, Paths of Discovery, the making of Brother Bear, Look Through My Eyes music video featuring Phil Collins, and much more. Just the technical specs down below. So, yep. Here's the no guide, but here's disc 1, which has the family-friendly aspect ratio. And here's disc 2, which has the original theatrical aspect ratio. Pretty cool. And yes, like I mentioned with Treasure Planet, and that I will, with the future, any future Disney comparison videos, including, Lilo and Stitch and stuff, there are changes to the previews. So disc 1 opens with the blue FBI screens and then the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo, then the Aladdin Special Edition preview, coming soon the theaters bumper, then it has a teaser trailer for The Incredibles, except it's shorter, and then it has a teaser trailer for Chicken Little, which would not be coming to theaters until November 2005, which would be coming to theaters in November 2005, but this DVD and VHS were both released in March of 2004, so kind of ironic, but it's okay. It's good for what it is. And then the coming soon to one on DVD and video bumper, then previews for Mickey, Donald, Goofy, The Three Musketeers, Mary Poppins Special Edition, which would be the 40th Anniversary Edition, and Mulan 2, and then the DVD menu, and then the THX logo, the Disney DVD logo, the orange Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the film. Disc 2 does not have previews on it at all. It just has the blue FBI screens, the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo, and then the DVD menu, and then the THX logo, the Disney DVD logo, and then a disclaimer about how the widescreen version of this film is viewed, and then the Walt Disney Pictures logo, the orange variant, and then the film. Yeah, the original theatrical aspect ratio, that's like one of the common criticisms of this film, because apparently for the first, it kind of plays it weird, but it's still interesting for what it is, because apparently for the first like 24, the film is shot in CinemaScope though when it was originally released. The first half hour of the film, the first 24 minutes of the film was actually originally shot in 16:9, it was originally shot in 16:9 within a 2:3:5 format, CinemaScope aspect ratio, also known as the CinemaScope ratio. And then after the scene where Kenai transforms himself into a bear, when he wakes up into a forest, that's when the film changes to a full anamorphic aspect ratio, the CinemaScope ratio, aka 2:3:5 or 2:3:9, whatever you like to call it. So for the first 24 minutes of the film, there was like 2 black bars on 2 sides of the screen, and then after those minutes are up, the black bars go away, and it stays like that for the rest of the movie, which that is one of the common criticisms of this film, but I have no problems with it. I mean, it is weird the way they did that, but it's still pretty interesting nonetheless. And Brother Bear, it is still a great Disney film nonetheless, in my opinion. So anyways, there you go. That's my comparison of 2 different versions of Brother Bear, and for my next one will be Lilo and Stitch for sure. I'm gonna do that probably maybe later today. So I'll have 3 comparison videos up like by the end of the day. Treasure Planet was first, and then Brother Bear, and then Lilo and Stitch. So yeah, my next video will definitely be for sure my comparison of 2 different versions of Lilo and Stitch for sure. So stay tuned for that.